Hello, good day. Let me introduce myself. By the way, I am Judilyn Taladok, your tour guide for the whole tour. Before we start our tour, I wanna tell you a little bit history of Mindanao. Mindanao is named after the Magentanus who constitute the largest salted historically, and evidence from maps made during the 17th and 18th centuries suggests that name was used to refer the island by natives at the time, and the evidence of humans' occupations date back of a thousand of years. Also, the Mindanao is the second largest and southmost island in the Philippines. Okay guys, our first tour is the region of Zamboanga Peninsula. Let's go! Okay, before we go to our destination, I have a rules that we need to follow. Please. Welcome to the Marliket Falls. Called Argi, the most majestic falls in the Zamboanga City are the Marliket Falls. This natural beauty looks more like an ancient ruin where a waterfall has magically decided to run through it rather than a wall of rocks. It's truly breathtaking. Surrounded by the jungle, you come across the cold pool of water being fed by tiers of waterfall rocks. There are couple platforms under the biggest section of the waterfalls where you can give yourself a waterfall massage or just hang out and listen to the soothing sounds. So we're done. We are now going to the Paso del Mar. So now we're here at the Paso del Mar. Who doesn't love a casual board along the water? As you can see, Paso del Mar offers just the additional of small shops, restaurant, and food cart for you to browse. There are also a Zamboanga City Fried. Enjoy the dancing fountain which shoots the water into the air, captivating each passerby a solid meter of two. From the boardwalk, you can see the big Little Santa Cruz and the Basilan Island just to the south. The evening is the perfect time to visit as the weather isn't too hot and the lighting creates a romantic ambience. There are police offer a patrolling so you don't need to worry about the abundance of sketchy situation. Port Pilar, you can most certainly see the Spanish influence in the Port Pilar 7th century port defense built and used by the Spanish military. Upon your visit, you will be welcomed by a large courtyard with a wide brick path leading up the regal portices, which look like something out of the Alamo. Port Pilar is adorned with a dozen of bright white stars surrounding the outdoor shrine from a Roman Catholics who believe that the Christian Mother Mary offered here many years ago. Now you can walk, take a picture. Welcome to the Santa Cruz Island. Visible from the main lane is a great Santa Cruz Island. This small piece of rock, sand, and mangrove is absolutely worth a day trip. This island gets its unique color from the bright red organ pipe coral. Dissolved by the waves, surf erosion causes the coral to turn into tiny red particles, which gets mixed in the existing white sand, giving the beach a rosy blue. From afar, the sands look more creamy than pink. If you look closely, you can see the peak effect clearly. If you walk down to the beach, you can find a lot of bits of red coral that wash up to the shore. Please don't try to take home any of corals or sand from the island. Okay, I give you 1 hour to take a picture. We're here at the Pananca Park, a natural paradise in the middle of Zamboanga City. You could easily spend all day here at the Pasanaca Park. Most tourists come to visit the picturesque Zamboanga tree house built back in 1963. Climb the stairs to enter as you daydream about living the tree house life. The main event for your kiddos, however, will be the Pasunaka Kiddie full equipment with tall water slide that split them out into a full pool of water next to a natural waterfall. For a whole family, there are 3 pools including one Olympic size swimming pool and a one natural flowing pool. And hope to enjoy!
Sa iyong ngiti, nagpakita ang bahaghari.
Come to Camiguin Island, a small and peaceful island, province in the Philippines located at the Bohol Sea of the northern coast of Mindanao. It may be the smallest island in the Mindanao and the second smallest province in the Philippines, but it has surprisingly a lot of tourist spots to offer. And I can give you 30 minutes to explore the Camiguin Island. Falls is a waterfall on the Agusan River, located between the town of Linamon and the Iligan City. Lanao del Norte is the northern part of the Philippines island of Mindanao. It is the one main tourist attraction of Iligan, a city known as the City of Majestic Waterfalls. Welcome to the Divine Mercy Shrine. The shrine's most striking landmark is the 50-foot tall statue of Jesus Christ. However, it's not just any ordinary statue. The rays that radiate from the statue body is actually a staircase that is said to lead of the faithful of him. The overall depiction is a spectacular sight to behold, especially during the sunrise and the sunset. The shrine is located on the summit of Divine Mercy Hills. At the base of the giant statues is a healing chapel. If you go the staircase, you will find a chamber of adoration. It's a popular attraction, including in a day trip to Iligan City. Visitors are asked to dress appropriately as you should if you're visiting a place of worship. 4. It can be argued that one of the reasons Osamis City was established was because of Cotaport. Back in the Spanish era, pirates from the Lanao province attempt to enter the area through Pagal Bay. As such, the El Puerto de la Concepcion del Triunfo, or simply Cotaport, was established as a garrison in 1955, with the part of also serving as a religious shrine from the Virgin of Immaculate Conception. And much like Zamboanga City Fort Pilar, at the same time, it also served as a dock of the Spanish fleet. The port has seen combat during both of the Spanish and the Japanese occupation in the Philippines. Climbing the port wall will allow you to get a glimpse of the province of Lanao del Norte, which stood at the 2-hour car journey from Osamis. The Katinawasan Falls is the tallest falls in the Camiguin. Katinawasan Falls is a feed from the nearby Mount Tipuong, and the falls itself features a narrow stream of water that flows effortlessly down the mountain-lake cliff face into a large catch basin below. The shallow lagoon at the base of the Katinawasan is the perfect opportunity to cool off in the fresh, crystalline waters while marveling at the lush jungle surrounds. To the Crocodile Park. One of the most popular tourist destinations in a Davao City is the Crocodile Park, which is home to the thousands of crocodiles. Yes, 1,000. You got both of water and salt rocks that are bred and born on the site. You can visit the incubator room, which you see the hundred of crocodile eggs growing baby crocs. Beyond the crocodile, you also have the chance to see monkey, snake, and birds and other reptiles. Mount Apo. A trip to the Davao City is not complete without visit to the King of the Philippines peak of Mount Apo. Mount Apo is on the top of the list of the highest mountain in the Southeast Asia, and it has an elevation of 10,311 feet before reaching the top of Mount Apo. There is a crater lake naturally created by volcanic activities. 7 peaks can be spotted at Mount Apo summit. You can see the beautiful sunset and the sunrise in the good weather. You will be treated to a panoramic view of South Cotabato's Mount Matuto, Lake Pinato, and many more. The Hican Beach. The most beautiful beach on the mainland is hands down the Hican Beach, where is the 7 kilometers of gorgeous sand and the turquoise water aways. Rent a lodge, share for a day, and bring your towel to soak up the sun for us along you like. If you like a more adventurous beach experience, shacks along the beach, renting books, boards, and the surfboards, perfect for catching some waves. Some of the resort here offer activities such as island, hopping, tours, and live from the Dahican cliffs. Bring a tent, and you can pitch in a beach. Overnight for a small fee. Fall asleep to the sounds of waves crashing. Welcome to Davao Museum. If you are culturally inspired, artwork and vintage apps, are you kings? The Davao Museum is for you. The two-story building located inside Insicolar Village in Lanang is quiet, bigger than Museo Davaoenyo. So dedicated at least 1 hour to touring its amazing space. Focusing on cultural minorities within the Philippines, you get a glimpse into their culture with a large collection of artwork and memorabilia. You will find a rare maps of Mindanao, centuries-old artifacts, modern paintings, and hand-carved artifacts that all tell a story. This museum is a bit more upscale and is to be respected with no photography. Welcome to Lake Cebu. Surrounded by thick rainforest, the placid lake of Lake Cebu can be found in Aala Valley near the municipality of Sorala, South Cotabato. Lake Cebu has an area of 354 hectares, 870 acres, with an altitude of about 1,000 ms. Welcome to Asik Falls. One of the most popular destinations in the region is the 4-meter wide curtain-like spring falls, the Asik, located at Sitio Tulao, Upper Dado, Alamada, North Cotabato. This spring falls had captivated many tourists because of its unique features. Unlike other falls, there is no stream above the hills where the water comes. The water of Asik Falls is sparing from the rock at the side of mountain. Welcome to Tuca Marine Park, Kiamba. The protected Tuca Marine Park, located in the municipality of Kiamba in Sarangani, is the perfect destination for tourists who are looking forward to unwinding and forget everything about the fast-paced and stressful urban life. Tuca Marine Park has 4 protected coves and only Tuca Cove is open for the public. Tuca features fine white sand, beach and some coral garden, just a few meters away from the coast, making it perfect for snorkeling and diving. Come to Pagi River, Sarangani. One of the reasons why Sarangani is getting popular this day is due to the 1.6-kilometer whitewater tubing that is Saranga River. The whitewater tubing is Sarangani's version of the whitewater rafting in the Cagayan de Oro and Davao. While big rafts are being used in whitewater rafting, at whitewater tubing, you will be riding alone on a rafting tube and traverse the wild Pagi rivers. Ihon Beach is the one of the most popular tourist spots in Agusan del Norte. On it coast facing the Butuan Bay. It a long stretch with a white mix with a coral beach decorated with trees arranged with the cottages. The gradually sloping seabed with a crystal clear water is good for swimming. One of the most visited spots of the beach in the Bulingon Point Cliff, which is actually a rock formation that forms plain surfaces. It can be the site where most visitors go to climb, jumping, while others just admire the beauty of horizon with the sounds of the splashing waves at its meet the rock formation. Welcome to Tagnote Falls. It's one of the known tourist spots in Agusan del Norte. Favorite by the locals. The 20-foot high waterfall cascades on a rock cliff down the 10 square meter wide basin, which is a 3 foot deep. The wide and refreshing basin or flonga fall can accommodate about 20 people bathing on the time. The lush trees around the falls serve as a shades for the visitor, while the flat boulders serve as a picnic or resting grounds. Welcome to Balanghay Shrine Museum. It's one of the best tourist attractions in Agusan del Norte, where historic geek would love to visit. It is a small open-air museum which houses one out of the Balanghay, and an old wooden booth discovered in the 1970s by the local treasure hunters. The Balanghay is said that be more than 300 years old, which measures 15 meters long and 3 meters wide. Other displays inside the museum include wooden coffins, women's skulls, and hunting tools. Tanya Island is located in the southern part of the Philippines. Province of Surigao del Sur, the place is famous for the group of 24 habitat tropical island with powdery sand and crystal clear water. Britannia is the one of the place you would want to explore. If you're looking for a beach to relax, Veneta Northern Mindanao region is the place of offer island hopping adventure when you're visiting four island, namely Hagonoy Island, Naked Island, Busayon Island, and Hageo Hageo Island. Each island has unique attraction and activities